Hi everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Karaoke Sessions aftermath video of Weird Al Yankovic Month, Part 2 at Bunny's with Donnie D. Now, a lot of things have gone down between last session and this one. Let me just get this off the bat. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, they're all down in the description. If you're a faithful subscriber and you keep watching these videos, thank you for tuning in to another Karaoke Sessions video. Karaoke session number 24 was on August 26th, 2 days before the VMAs. And I'm recording this aftermath video at 4:35 p.m. on the 27th, which is actually the day of the night that they're actually filming the roast for it to be aired on Labor Day. So I did seven, technically 8 songs. I'll explain more a little later. Certain things happened between me and Donnie between then and now. Still trying to remain cool about it, but I don't. At this point, a little bit of bottled upness has been going on. When I did my session with Richie, I planned a week in advance to make sure that Richie has the proper karaoke instrumentals or karaoke files that I linked him in messages. So that way if people, let's say here's an example of what happened last night. The first song I really wanted to perform was Perform This Way by Weird Al from Apocalypse. And from what Richie told me, Richie has the karaoke for Perform This Way. So, by some logic, I figured that Donnie would have it as well. Turns out he didn't. This is a basic example of, trying to work with people, But, so I tried to do the same thing and, try and talk with Donnie through messages and to possibly update his catalog of Weird Al songs for his database. And I basically, I wouldn't say I got the cold shoulder because, and at that point in time, I had written a complete rant about Raven, and that mentioned a couple of people in there. Not necessarily Donnie, but I was under I put myself through an intense level of stress, and he got heated at me, and I got a little bit heated right back. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But at the end of the day, I went to the karaoke. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but there's certain instances of asking him some things or just trying to let him know. Because here's what happened: towards the middle and towards the end of the night, it became more video request based rather than karaoke based. And I had to keep reminding him. And he said something along the lines of, "It'll be your turn when it's your turn." Hostility aside, that's really vague. But what it all boils down to is that he's slowly but surely not becoming the same person I met almost 4 years ago at the King's Den. He still has some of those qualities about him, but I can just tell aspects of his personality have changed. And I know who that is. And I know who's the one trying to... She's changing him for the worse, let's just say. And I'm not going to say who it is, because you know who you are. And a couple of my friends have experienced it too, and it's not just me. So, but at this point in time, I'm going to stay neutral until things get worse and I essentially have to pick a side, which there really is no side. All karaoke DJs, you know, I try to show up for all the karaoke DJs. Like, I did Speaker Jam at the King's Den once. I supported Marauder Karaoke. I even went out to Marauder Karaoke / Make It Rain Karaoke. Who else? I even went out to Coruscant Karaoke for my birthday about a year or two ago. Yeah, Richie Green and Marauder / Make It Rain Karaoke. And I know the person that's doing that to him is she's just a terrible person. And I've been bullied all my life, and I don't care about any connections. If you're a bully to me, I'm strong enough to fucking handle myself now. I will beat you down. I don't care anymore. Anyway, that aside, I want to get to the songs I sang last night. A good bar friend I've met over a couple years. His name is Ivan. He's blind. But he was actually waiting for Lee to show up, but Lee never showed up, so I basically was there, you know, helping him throughout the night, getting him drinks, and, you know, leading him to the stage so he can sing, all that stuff. I was very, what's the word? I said it earlier today. I was very accommodating. When I went in, I tried to go early because, like I tried to start to mention, me and Donnie had a Facebook, I guess, argument, you would say, over messages. And I wanted to go early so that way I can have the mental wherewithal to talk to him about that. And I wanted to wait until they set up and everything, but I still, you know, I still couldn't ask him. I don't know why, but I just couldn't. So, anyway, I did buy a couple of drinks. When I came in, I showed Donnie that I had money. That all this bullshit he said about you gotta be a paying customer to, you gotta, like, and he doesn't own the bar. He's the entertainment for the bar. Once you become a paying customer, you can have a friend request. Like, that's just BS. And again, I don't know if it was Donnie or Chrissy that's sending me the messages. That's pretty rude, I have to admit. And me being as kind and as gentlemanly as I have been, nobody should criticize me or crucify me for my flaws and my weaknesses, when I can so easily exploit yours just the same. See, this is why my mom says that she hates people. You know, I see it. I see it now. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let me get on with this. It's just been on my brain, and I thank Ivan for giving me a ride with him in the taxi home. I would have recorded a walking around vlog or a driving off vlog, so to speak, but I know, given the circumstances and given the fact that I was just trying to focus on him and getting him safe and all of that, I forgot to record a driving around vlog video back home. So this will make up for the driving around vlog video. I met this woman named Lulu, L-U-L-U, or L-O-O-L-L-O, however you want to spell it. I spell it Lulu, like tutu. The first song I sang was eBay, which, as you know from the Walking Around Vlog video back from the last session, is the one I wanted to do between You Don't Love Me Anymore and Tacky. But the time ran out. And you know, Lulu got into it, and she, I'm trying to be more fun, free, and open, you know, this time around, starting this session. I'm trying to have the mental wherewithal to work with the, let's say, highly intoxicated or drunk people. You know, me being a sober and just getting, you know, sodas and all that. I try to work with people, you know. That's me. That's the gentleman I am. I try to work with you. I'm very kind and courteous. I always put out my right hand and say, "Hi, I'm Evan. How are you doing? Who are you and how are you doing?" You know, that's just the person I am. And I hate that Raven and Chrissy have decided to turn me into a monster, basically, and I'm not that. I try to be a good guy. All right? And me showing my flaws and how they react to it just shows what kind of people they are. And they're just horrible fucking bitches. I hate to say it, but it's true. Anyway, and I've been rambling enough. Let's just get to the song list. Okay? First song I did eBay. I wanted to do Perform This Way, but Donnie didn't have it. So I ended up doing eBay. And then when Lulu sang, she sang The Weekends Can't Feel My Face. And I started to listen to her, and you know, I figured that she might need help. Like midway through, but I think the first chorus. I'm not really sure. I can't pinpoint when exactly in the performance it was. But yeah, I decided to help her out with Can't Feel My Face. And then I had, I think, like a surgeon up, but Donnie said he didn't have that as well. So I ended up doing Yankovic's Gump, which the karaoke he got, it was really horrible to sing to. I sang good on it, like I sing good every time, but I haven't. Oh wait, I want to see how long this is, because I'm afraid my rambling's gonna take over the whole video. 14 minutes. All right, I'll try to make it quick, as quick as I possibly can. And then for my next rotation, I sang One More Minute for the second time. I did it with the glasses and all that. Which I don't know, and I thought about this on my walk home from the library today, if I was wearing the sunglasses in the You Don't Love Me Anymore performance I did at the EAST Club last karaoke session. But if it is, it's just serendipitous that it happened, or just lucky. then Lulu kept coming over me the whole night, and, you know, saying you're a good singer, and, you know, I love you, and all this, like, basic lust stuff, basically. And, you know, I don't, you know, in my head, I'm still trying to stay focused on CC. So, friendship, romance, whatever that takes me to, I'm trying to stay devoted to that. So, she said we should try to do a song together, and she was trying to think of the song. I said, "What's that song by Herbie Hancock?" And like, we're like, the only song, and Donnie and me were like, the only song we know by Herbie Hancock is "Rocket," which is an instrumental, and there's no words in that. So, and then she tries to sing some lyrics. We're trying to listen, and she sings a little bit of what the chorus was, and, you know, and she clicked Rockwell, Somebody's Watching Me, which I think it was so hilarious that she confused Rockwell with Herbie Hancock. It was so funny. So anyway, me and her duetted on Somebody's Watching Me. The first time I ever did Somebody's Watching Me. The last time I did something remotely like that was way back in the early King's Den sessions when I did the parody on my first New Year's Eve at the King's Den, which I think was 2013. The next rotation I had up, I think I was going to do This Is the Life by Weird Al from Dare to Be Stupid album. But he said he didn't have that, and I said, what about the White Stuff from Off the Deep End? Oh wait, I just remembered the White Stuff was the one I wanted to do for the second rotation, Gump. Because I remember it's like, I'm thinking in my head, oh, it's another boy band stuff, I'm afraid Lulu's going to come back up. So yeah. And then I requested like a surgeon in that same rotation, and Donnie said, I don't have that, and there's no karaoke files up on YouTube for me to get for you. Anyway, later on, I asked for This Is the Life. He didn't have it, so I was like, we'll do Amish Paradise. I know you have that in your database. So I ended up doing Amish Paradise, which was one of my fan requests. That was one of my fan requests. I really tried to stick to the fan requests, but half of the fan requests, or almost half, he didn't have. So that was a complete disappointment to me in that aspect. After Amish Paradise, I did Eat It, probably the first song that anybody would recognize as a Weird Al song. I did that. I recorded it for the first time. It's the second time I've ever performed that. Same with the last song I sang of the night, Word Crimes. And other than that, like I said, other than me trying to have fun, it was ultimately a somewhat boring night. Just mixed with you know, the whole Lulu thing. Which again, if you're watching and you're sort of sober, I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, knock you down for being drunk. Everybody likes to be drunk sometimes. But I would just really like the friendship for now. And I'm happy to be your bar friend if you would accept me. As your bar friend, of course. And we could be able to sing more duets together. I posted on my Karaoke Sessions Facebook page that I will be happy to do any duets in the future. So what I have on tap next session is actually going to be my third mini session. it's going to be the first time at Bunny's for the mini karaoke session series, where in the mini session series I've done the first one at Z's, which was the 1980s leftovers, when that was still open, which was June 3rd, and then another month later at ECUS, the Slovak Club. That's the first time I did a mini session, which was the country leftovers, and so this will be the first mini session at Bunny's. And I should have mentioned this about the previous session. It was my 5th time at Bunny's. So, very happy about that. So, this coming Wednesday is going to be my Trapped in the Drive-Thru session, where I'm going to be doing the series chronologically, all of Weird Al's versions, all of Weird Al's versions, and all of my parody continuation as well. And then I'm going to have my EA Parody Month, where I'm going to split it between songs I've never done, or I've done like maybe once or twice. It's basically like, you know how the MTV challenges, that the early ones, like Gauntlet 2, like the Gauntlet series, had rookies versus the veterans? Well, the first part of my EA Parody Month is going to be the rookies, where I might be performing some of my random stuff that nobody's ever heard before. Plus, I'm going to be premiering a couple of songs from my revival medley that I'm still working on. Ah, shit, I hope this didn't cut off. 22 minutes. Alright, I'm going to quick wrap it up. And then part 2 of EA Parody Month is going to be like the best parodies that I've ever showcased at the for Kingston Sessions and Karaoke Sessions. I've been holding off on parodies for a long time, mainly to focus on the sub-themes. So hold on, I want to see when I last did a parody at all. Song. I think it was at Z's. Yeah, the last parody I did was when I came back at Z's for my Green Day showcase in April. It's been April, May, June, July, August, September. 5 months I've been holding off on parodies because of all these themes. So I'm going to end it here. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, they're all down in the description. Keep watching the Karaoke Session series. So I hope you tune in for my mini session, Trapped in a Karaoke Session. And have a good day, night, whenever you view this. This is EAStartingChannel for Karaoke Sessions, signing out. You guys all rock. Alright, have a good one, guys.